If you haven't watched Cyberpunk Edgerunners yet, what are you doing? I only watched it yesterday. What was I doing? Seriously though, it's awesome. Edgerunners has hard-hitting emotion, crazy violence, and spectacular action. I'm not going to talk spoilers, I just want to tell you enough that maybe I'll get you interested. First off, the setting is awesome. Night City, it's a capitalistic nightmare, but at least it's full of cool neon lights. Your average person is just trying to make enough money to buy their way off the streets, whilst you've got the oppressive corpos at the top looking down on everybody from their high-tech towers. It feels like everyone is playing a game in Night City, but nobody is playing fair. Grind and steal to earn some money, but you maybe want to spend it on cybernetic upgrades instead of going to school because it'll probably help you last longer. Okay, so we've got one of the main themes. What is the cost of being human? If you want to survive, you're going to have to strip away all that flesh and bone and replace it with metal. David, our protagonist, starts out as a pretty normal kid, and the show does a great job of developing his physical look as well as his character. Whenever I'm watching a show like this, I'm asking myself, would I go through what that character's going through so I could have 6 cybernetics? And in this, they really show just how badass all this tech can be when integrated into a person, but also the physical and mental price and toll that it takes. The upgrades become such a huge part of these characters, but how much can you change before the person you were before no longer exists? Another thing I love about the show is the way that it deals with loss. Characters die all the time. Main characters. You're gonna get attached to these guys, begin to love all of their quirks, only for them to be taken away in seconds, and who's left has to deal with that. The show doesn't shy away from the punk in Cyberpunk. Everyone is messed up in their own ways. Take Lucy, she's this badass hacker with a tragic backstory who wants to get out, but the city doesn't want anyone to leave. My favourite character is Rebecca. She's the definition of unhinged, but with a good balance of heart to crazy. You just can't help but love her. Maine, he's got his own demons, he's stuck in this spiral of constant upgrades, losing himself, and is a real window into what David's future could be like if he goes down this path. Let's talk about the visuals though. Are you seeing this shit? You ain't just watching, you're feeling. Vibrant neon explosions, sharp gritty edges, and sleek cybernetic body horror. Every frame looks like it's been meticulously crafted. It's like a fever dream made up of glowing billboards and dystopian nightmares. The action is insane. It's like spray cans filled with adrenaline are just exploding onto the screen. Characters are moving at crazy speeds, body parts are being blown off, bullets are flying everywhere. It's wild. And when the show isn't focusing on the action, it's still beautiful. We have these gorgeous, intimate moments between characters where the show slows down for a moment and you just get to sit in the world with them. Watch this show. It's raw, it's real, and it's just amazing to look at. It's an incredibly brutal look at survival and the cost of being human. The show knows how to punch you in the gut, but leave you wanting more. It's an emotional ride, so get ready for it. Thanks for watching. I've never actually played the Cyberpunk game before, but now I really want to jump into this world and see what's happening. And I know what I'm going to be doing after this. Like, comment, subscribe, and I actually watched this because of a comment on my Pantheon video where somebody recommended this to me. So recommend me more awesome shows, films, and games. Peace.